Tonight, action fans, it's time to go all in. We've lined up the top 10 mind-blowing action movies you can watch right now on Netflix, Prime, and Tubi. And these picks don't just entertain, they hit hard. Expect edge-of-your-seat chases, brutal fight scenes, massive explosions, and shocking twists that will have you yelling at your screen. These movies are the kind you finish and instantly want to talk about. A former student turned drug smuggler is released from prison after serving time for his criminal past. Hoping to rebuild his life, he quickly finds that escaping his former world is impossible. Drawn back into Stockholm's criminal underworld, he becomes involved with the Serbian mob in a high-stakes scheme that tests his loyalty, wit, and survival skills. As tensions rise, JW faces violent confrontations, betrayal, and moral dilemmas that force him to confront the consequences of his choices. The film explores themes of redemption, ambition, and the fine line between survival and destruction. With suspenseful action, intricate plotting, and a gritty portrayal of crime, JW delivers a thrilling continuation of JW's dangerous journey.
I can take out Hamilton.
Swedish intelligence officer Carl Hamilton is sent to stop a dangerous arms deal involving Swedish-made weapons destined for terrorists. The operation quickly spirals out of control when both buyers and sellers are killed and the weapons are stolen by a ruthless mercenary group. Hamilton must track down the stolen grenades while navigating a treacherous web of international arms smuggling, political intrigue, and betrayal. As he digs deeper, he uncovers a conspiracy that threatens national security, forcing him to take bold risks to prevent disaster. Packed with espionage, intense action, and high-stakes suspense, the film delivers a thrilling spy adventure with complex plotting and relentless tension throughout. Professional Badog player's life is turned upside down when he is framed for his brother's murder. Consumed by vengeance, he dives into the dangerous world of underground gambling, where trust is scarce and betrayal lurks at every corner. To reclaim his honor and avenge his brother, he must navigate deadly games, outsmart ruthless opponents, and confront powerful figures in the criminal underworld. Each move tests his skill, intelligence, and patience, turning every match into a battle for survival. Blending high-stakes action with strategic mind games, the film delivers relentless tension and suspense. The Divine movie explores themes of loyalty, revenge, and resilience, creating a gripping, edge-of-your-seat story of determination and justice. Ji Young-do is a highly skilled assassin working for a metal trading company that secretly carries out contract killings. After a mission goes wrong, he forms an unexpected bond with the widow and daughter of his target, sparking deep doubts about his violent lifestyle. Torn between loyalty to his deadly employers and his desire for a normal life, he decides to leave the profession, only to become a target himself. Young-do must navigate relentless attacks, face his past actions, and fight for survival while protecting the innocent. Blending intense action with emotional depth, the film explores themes of redemption, loyalty, and the heavy consequences of a life built on violence, delivering a gripping, edge-of-your-seat thriller.
이제 손으로 잡을 거야.
Jae-dong Cheo, a former elite North Korean spy, is forced to flee to South Korea after his wife and daughter are killed during a mission. Struggling with grief and guilt, He takes a job as a chauffeur for a powerful CEO, but his past catches up with him when a high-stakes conspiracy unfolds. Framed for the CEO's assassination, G must use his deadly skills and intelligence to uncover the truth, evade relentless pursuers, and bring the real culprits to justice. Packed with intense action, suspenseful chases, and unexpected twists, the film explores themes of betrayal, redemption, and survival. The Suspectio delivers a thrilling, edge-of-your-seat experience as one man battles a world of corruption and deceit.
You have no idea how many have made sacrifices so you could live.
If they kill you, we are all gonna die.
John, a teenage alien, is one of 9 survivors from the planet Lorien, hiding on Earth from the deadly Mogadorians, who have been hunting them since their escape. Constantly moving to avoid detection, John struggles to blend into high school life while discovering his extraordinary powers, including super strength, speed, and telekinesis. As he forms a close bond with a new classmate, he begins to embrace his destiny and learns to harness his abilities to protect himself and those he loves. With the Mogadorians closing in, John faces deadly battles, narrow escapes, and life-or-death challenges. Blending sci-fi, action, and romance, the film explores identity, courage, and survival in a thrilling fight against alien forces. Retired gangster Charlie Matei survives a brutal ambush where he is left for dead with arseride bullets in his body. Awakening from the attack, he sets out on a relentless quest for revenge against those who betrayed him, determined to make them pay for their treachery. As he tracks down each conspirator, Charlie confronts his violent past, navigating a world filled with crime, corruption, and moral ambiguity. His journey tests his resilience, cunning, and sense of justice, forcing him to face the consequences of a life once ruled by power and fear. Packed with intense action, suspenseful showdowns, and emotional depth, Phil Wanda Arseride Politza is a gripping crime thriller about vengeance, redemption, and survival.
You're my prisoner. I'm bringing you in.
Chief Warrant Officer Roy Miller leads a mission in Iraq to locate weapons of mass destruction, only to discover that much of the intelligence guiding the search is false. Frustrated and suspicious, Miller teams up with a determined journalist and a CIA operative to uncover the truth behind the flawed reports. As they dig deeper, they uncover a web of deception, manipulation, and political agendas that put their lives at risk. Miller must navigate deadly situations, question authority, and make difficult choices while exposing corruption at the highest levels. Packed with tension, action, and suspense, or Green Zone Yada explores the moral dilemmas faced by soldiers and the consequences of misinformation in war, delivering a gripping and thought-provoking thriller.
Let me see your hands!
Dr. Alex Cross is a Detroit homicide detective and psychologist who is called to investigate the brutal murder of a businesswoman. The crime scene reveals a disturbing pattern, leading Cross and his partner to identify the killer as Picasso, a sadistic assassin known for his artistic flair in torturing victims. As Cross delves deeper into the case, he uncovers a web of corruption and deceit that challenges his moral compass and tests his limits. The film explores themes of justice, vengeance, and the psychological toll of crime solving. With intense action sequences and a gripping storyline, Dust Alex Cross offers a fresh take on the classic detective genre. small American town is suddenly invaded by North Korean paratroopers, throwing the community into chaos. A group of teenagers, led by a young veteran, escapes to the surrounding forests and forms a resistance group called the Wolverines. Using guerrilla tactics, they strike back at the occupying forces, aiming to reclaim their town and protect their families. As the battle intensifies, the group faces deadly encounters, moral dilemmas, and the harsh realities of war, forcing them to grow up fast and fight for survival. The film explores themes of patriotism, courage, and resilience, highlighting the determination of ordinary citizens against overwhelming odds. Packed with intense action, suspense, and high-stakes conflict, De Fred Dawn delivers a gripping tale of resistance and survival.